Hello guys, I'm back, the Champion Gamer, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, today I'm not gonna be really doing some Minecraft. As you can see, I have like Nintendo Switch 2 here on the screen. Today I'm gonna be talking why will I not buy Nintendo Switch 2. And before we get into the video, please everybody, make sure to like and subscribe and share, and it will be I'll appreciate it very much. So now let's get into the video. So the reason why, before we get into the reason, good job Nintendo. This is probably one of the best handheld consoles I have ever seen. It's very, you have a wide screen, it's big, you can play with your friends, you can also use it as a mouse. This is like one of my favorite features I have. And it has a lot of space. The graphics are very good. But there's a couple of problems that I need to talk about in it. So as you can see, a lot of content creators are buying it. I'm not 100% sure if I will buy it or not. But there are some problems. The first problem is the pricing. I have a Nintendo Switch OLED for I got it from Japan, the customizable one, and this was only about 952 SAR. Okay, I'm gonna be using today SAR in dollars since I'm in Saudi Arabia and I usually use SAR. So it cost me 957 SAR, the customizable version. As you can see, it's also here the OLED. It's $349, as you can see here. Well, the Nintendo Switch 2, here it costs about $2,522 SAR, and which is about, I think, $449. I'm not really sure. So the pricing, a lot of people say, okay, come on, it's just the price. And Nintendo, I'm not being very harsh, but I feel like they made the time very, very short. So the Nintendo Switch, then it's quickly they released the Nintendo Switch OLED, and then in 2024 I think, and then quickly after the Nintendo Switch 2. So I didn't have enough time because I just bought the Nintendo Switch a couple days ago before the 2 came out, and it's I didn't really have enough time to play with my original one. But it's still when another console comes, you're it'll be stuck in your head. My uncle my uncle has the PS4, and the PS5 is stuck in his head, and me too. The Nintendo Switch 2 is stuck in my head. I really want to get one, but I can't really because the money, and I still haven't even played a lot of my usual Nintendo because I just bought it. Another reason is that none of my friends, I think, a lot of my friends have the Nintendo Switch OLED and Nintendo Switch, but I think none of them are having this Nintendo Switch. So maybe because it just got released in Jeddah, or I don't really know. But we are arguing a little bit about it. But since the chat feature will be not useless for me, but it will not be the big deal of it, since none of my friends have a Nintendo Switch 2. But I do like the feature that if Nintendo, you made this feature, it's so cool. So if another of my friend bought a Nintendo Switch 2, the games for the Nintendo Switch 2, he can give them to me digitally. And Nintendo Switch, or Nintendo, sorry, this is amazing job. This is an absolutely amazing job. Another reason I really like about the Nintendo Switch 2 is the Joy-Cons, to be honest. No, I don't really like the Joy-Cons. As you can see, the normal Nintendo Switch right here, you can see the colors of the Joy-Cons. Here it's fully black. You can barely see it. It's only the line in here. I don't really like the black color a lot. So Nintendo, please, if you like make a Nintendo Switch 2 OLED, let's say, please make like keep the magnetic. This like the magnetic feature is very 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 nice. But please like make the Nintendo Joy-Cons have like the colors like the OLED or the original Nintendo, because they looked a little bit nicer. As you can see, like you can see the colors and stuff. And there's like also some things that have like there's some things that are better and then in the Nintendo Switch 2 than my Nintendo OLED. The first thing is the Joy-Cons, because I've been reading about this and the Joy-Con drift is like very very little. Like this is what I've been hearing about people, and like it's so satisfying just to plug out the Joy-Cons from the 2 and like put them back in. It's like so satisfying from the magnets. And what I like is that there's I think 2 charging ports, I think, one from the top and one from the bottom, I think so, which is also very nice. That so like in case like you don't wanna, because I think the Nintendo Switch only had from the top, but also from the bottom in case like you're charging and your port is down, so you can easily play. Unless like the normal one, if your port is down, but like you can't really play with it like mine. And the graphics are like insane. They're like very very cool. Like the graphics, I don't know the graphic, but I've been hearing that they're like very high. So let me just, like, if you can see here, no, this is a normal Switch, sorry guys, you can see here, this is the Switch 2, like you see the graphics, like it isn't like, it's like here you can see it's like a little bit blurry, like not very very blurry, but it's like there's like more light, coming out of the 2, like it's way easier to see. And to be honest with you guys, if Nintendo made the Switch 2 like as cheap as the Switch, I maybe will buy it. Like you can't say no, but it's hard. Like come on, it's like the same price, but there's a downside, a very very big downside about the 2, is that the games start off from about $80. Yeah, they start about from $80. Like I think I bought when I bought the Nintendo Switch, I bought like 4 games with it, and together they only came like 4 games. I think each one was only about like 40 reals, something like that. So the games, like, they're cheap on the Nintendo, but actually expensive on the 2. So also Nintendo, if you make the games cheaper, technically mostly I'll buy it, or like I'll buy it a gift for my friend or something, or my sister or dad, something like that. I'll buy it, yeah, like it's worth it. But I didn't really like they're so expensive. But the Nintendo Switch 2 also has like very nice features versus the normal. So Nintendo, you did an amazing job on the 2. You only have to like reduce the game prices, because to be honest, 2000 is pretty like decent for like very good graphics, chat settings, controllers that don't drift that much. Also a mouse. Yeah, I didn't talk about this. There's also the mouse controller. But also, if you really really want to communicate, like not only chat, you also have to buy the camera. I forgot what's its name, but this camera, which also gets money. like, sorry, what did I say? I mean, it also like costs money. So like I can't really like get it because the money is pretty, like it's expensive. And Nintendo, like Nintendo guys did a fantastic job at the two. Like Joy-Cons perfect. Like mostly everything is so perfect with this. Like the screen, the dock. Yeah, I didn't show the dock here. Like you can see here, the dock is awesome. So like I think it has like a cooler inside, so like it won't overheat. I don't 100% know, but I think it does. But there's some things that like I don't really like about the two. First of all, the Joy-Cons. I don't really like that. These are the only places where the color is, like here and inside the Joy-Con. As you can see, the normal one, it's like it's like nicer. Like you can see like the, not way nicer, but it's nicer that you can see here the colors that you bought, not like it's only from inside. And the games, the games are pretty expensive, to be honest. Like I don't know, like you can get about, like since they start at 8, you can get 2 normal Switch games for 80. Like each one is 40. Like let's say you can get, I think, like Legend of Zelda, like I think you can get like 2 games which are 40 for only 1 game on the Nintendo Switch, which is 80. So like what Nintendo, like I think, like should do, or like it's better for them to do, is just to make the what I want, like really Nintendo to do, not forcing them, just I like want, hopefully in the future, is that to make the Joy-Cons more colorful and make the games less expensive. That will be fantastic. But yeah, like today's topic, this is what really the topic is. Hopefully I'll talk about more things in the future, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you next time, and make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment what you think about my interview. Maybe also have other things to say, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. So bye.